if anybody has watched some of the stuff that Lisa and I do on the channel, we have actually fun banter, and that's kind of our life. It's kind of a fun banter. PR disaster. That's funny. People are like, it's a PR disaster.
It's a disaster. I know our professional appearance is completely broken.
I don't. Did we have a? Okay. Yes, we had a appearance.
Is the stream back? Is it back? I restarted.
I am. It's loading something. Oh, it's working. Apparently, people are saying it's working.
Oh really? Okay.
Yep. Beautiful. No. Hold on.
Yes. No.
Refresh. Maybe everybody needs to refresh here. So I'm refreshing as well.
Okay.
Colin. Oh yeah, Colin says he sees it now. So it's back up.
It's back up.
It's back up. I can see it too as well now. Awesome.
Sweet. Okay. All right. I paused the tournament, so we can just resume where we left off.
Whew. Wait, there was almost a riot. There was some pretty intense comments there. Holy crap. Sorry, Twitchland. Wow.
I know.
How about actually, I'll take the blame for this one. I that's okay. I can take it. I can take the heat.
Just offload some of that there. I'll delegate the blame. It's okay. I made a lot of mistakes.
Please send all of your hateful emails to Deluxe is really, really sorry at hotmail.com.
Oh my god. Wait, we've got some torpedoes going on.
Torpedoes! Oh, wow. That's a lot of torpedoes for a little ship, isn't it?
Are those torpedoes? Oh, they're missiles. Oh, that's a faction 15 / faction 4, depending on how you count ship.
Right.
That's kind of interesting with the copper armor.
So
it looks like it didn't win though.
Again, like I haven't played much of the faction 4. Now they have some lights that are pretty cheap. Then
some what? Some lights?
They have some light missiles.
Oh
like
yeah,
the faction 4.
Yeah, they have a pretty good light missile. It's like pretty rapid fire. I think it might be better than the faction 8 one. But faction 8 is the default faction. Yeah, most of their ships use these like super powerful burst lasers though. So you might not see them too much. The Dragonfly ship has them. Okay, this is a little glitchy.
People are sending me messages on Skype that say insert hateful emails here and stuff. It's funny. Sorry. Yes.
It's good.
I wonder how many people have actually gone to start sending emails. Okay, actually, I can actually start commentating here. Oh, this is the same guy, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
amazing.
Fighting himself for some reason. I'm not really sure what's up with that. But
why is he fighting himself? This is self mutilation.
I know. It's kind of weird. Like he cloned himself and now he's like shooting at it. And like it's this is actually one of the interesting things that people do with the ships too. Like if you make a super fast spinner, you can actually you can get faster projectiles because the velocity of the block gets added to the velocity of the projectile. So if you spin really fast, you can fling the projectiles out. That's why the projectiles are moving backwards or sideways or the graphics look all glitchy, but it's because of the physics.
That's amazing. It's absolutely amazing. So does this mean that maybe he entered in the ship twice?
Something like that, yeah. Or the tournament mode.
Well played, amazing.
Confused.
Well played. I have a sneaking suspicion that he's going to win this battle.
I know.
Amazing.
It looks like you're right. I don't know how that happened.
Well played. Well played. Instant disqualification. No, I can't make that kind of ruling. I'm just really. I'm just like I said, the comic relief here. But
oh, that's a cool ship actually.
Surprise, surprise.
Look at that. It's
like neat.
Fat ship.
Oh! Neat. It's it'd be kind of cool if those little hooks could kind of stab in and hold them, right?
I know, right?
Or the spikes. That'd be kind of cool. Just kind of get in there and it kind of rams into the ship and holds them still while he just pulverizes them. That'd be kind of cool. So again, those are those missiles. Is that a faction 4 ship then again?
The Federation Run and Hide looks like a faction 8 ship, so that's the default faction everyone has played as. Looks like he's just got a lot of drones and missiles, and I think inferior design here. Although he was doing very well in the last battle, is probably going to have a bad time here because he doesn't have any point defense and he's just getting bombarded. And doesn't have that many thrusters. There's no way he's going to close the distance.
Somebody had just pointed out, actually, With Skype, thank you. I guess Skype is kind of a good way to get a hold of me directly. But there's apparently 5 versions of the Amazing in the tournament.
Really? 5 different ones?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
like okay. Well, it's supposed to limit it to only 2 per player. Um. All I can say is I should have tested this more before the tournament.
That's okay. That's okay. You know what? We'll call this a really cool. That's neat. I love the fighters. That's pretty cool. Sorry, I don't know if I was watching the right one. I think I was watching the delayed version there, and I just saw the fighters. That's cool.
Oh.
But we'll consider this a trial run.
Yeah, you'd think that the other trial runs would have been trial runs, but one of the great things about game development is that you can spend a lot of time in your bedroom by yourself making something, and then you don't have to show it to people until it's ready. And this live stuff.
We've all spent a lot of time in the bedroom alone. It's okay. We've all done that.
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, I just love that. I love that little. Which ship is the orange ship? Sorry, it's really close there. It's hard to see exactly what. Oh,
Yeah.
That is definitely Faction 4, right?
Yeah.
Because it's got. What's the name of that weapon that he's using right now? The orange weapon.
The modular weapon.
That's the modular weapon.
I
Okay, yeah.
think it's called something like cannon base, and then they're called damage amplifiers or something like that. But yeah, they're fairly effective. I was interested to see what people would come up with because we haven't had tournaments with those guys in the past. Oh, some more really long range guys.
Oh, very cool. No, it'll be really interesting. So now we of course Arthur has not disqualified any ship designs in this particular tournament. He's allowing everything, and it's the same with the tournament that I'm having tomorrow. Now it'll be really interesting to see who comes out on top. Will it actually be Faction 4? I don't know. Because I still think, even though Faction 4 may be a little bit overpowered, I think there's always going to be a... See, right there, sorry, I'm looking at the wrong screen here again, but based on the last fight, there's always a way to beat somebody. And, it may be kind of a roundabout way, but there's always a way. So we've got is that the same spinner? I can't tell.
Shining Star. Yeah, I think we've seen this guy
Shining
before.
Okay,
versus the Federation Run and Hide, who I think won the last... advanced in his bracket to get here, so they're both basically like long range drone sniper ships.
Right. So they're just counting on the fact that are hoping that they're going to get those stray shots that kind of connect, right?
Yeah.
Oh, actually, wow.
Pretty much.
Wow,
Was there a decisive battle there at the end? I missed it. Gotta speed up until they get close.
Yeah, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, looks like Federation Run and Hide is a little faster here, so the Shining Star is having trouble getting his drones in place. Oh, he wins again.
Interesting. So yeah, I see 1, 2, 3, at least 3 from my point of view of the amazing ship.
Yeah, no, there's definitely more than 16 ships in there.
I suspect foul play.
Yeah.
Amazing. You are amazing at getting your ship in the tournament multiple times. Well done.
Yeah.
Well done. So yeah, that's I really like that gun. But like I said, he hasn't won every battle.
Yeah, well, it's a little hard to hit people, I think, especially these like really maneuverable spinners. Whoops.
Now it does when you fire that modular weapon, it kind of bumps you back, right?
Yeah, there's a huge recoil too. So
yeah, huge recoil. Yeah,
it makes it harder to close the distance additionally.
And what's interesting about that is that you can actually use that as part of your tactic to kind of keep your distance from the enemy. And I was noticing that in one of the tournaments that I was happening, or sort of one of the tournaments I had, is that he had designed the ship so that it almost used those guns as something to keep him away from the enemies. It was really interesting. And it's got such good range too. That's the other part of it.
Yeah, it's been super interesting to see these evolve. Like I think we had 3 tournaments back in the while the Kickstarter was going on, and like the first few were totally dominated by these like long range sniper ships of that nature. But it's interesting because we're seeing drone ships gradually ascendant because they have even better range than the sniper ships.
And he turned himself into a spinny ship. That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. They're both spinning next to each other. Derp, derp, derp. Oh my god, they're gonna they're colliding with each other. He's gonna ram him to death. Oh, that's not working out very well. Run away!
But you think by default he would have won. Oh, there we go. There we go.
Yeah, that was dramatic.
Good fight. Actually, that was a really good fight. Well done. Well done. All right. I think the middle class. I really like the probe fights because there's only so much you can do. But that actually no, that's not true because of armor. I think armor can really change the scope of a fight because armor doesn't cost points.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For sure. The only
and technically speaking, not that. Of course, you don't want to encourage people. Oh, nice, very nice. But kind of a slow compared to what we've been watching. Kind of that slow motion fight, eh? And
yeah, bump.
That's awesome. But people could technically just build ships with lots and lots of armor, and that just keeps everybody away while you just, almost don't have to move. Not that we want to encourage that kind of ship, but.
Well, the part of the points, there's this points mechanic, right, that we use to determine ties.
Right.
So every time you take 1 point of damage, you lose, I think, actually 10 points of damage is 1 point. But anyway, so that's just it's designed to discourage turtling, right? So like if you
so even though you may, well, as long as you destroy the other ship, you've won the battle, right? Regardless of the points.
That's true.
Is that right?
Of course, yeah. If you destroy the other ship, like this is an interesting battle here actually because the Breach is like a short range, right? He's got this big laser, and then Greep has a lot of missiles, right? And so Breach has the responsibility, or I don't know if that's the right word, but he has to attack, right? Greep can win just by keeping his distance and getting the occasional missile hit in. But
nice.
Quite able to keep the distance, yeah.
That's beautiful. I actually really like that design too, the wings and just the way that it almost looks. I don't know. Maybe I'm still stunned by the beauty of this game in general, but just the colors and how they kind of fan out with the engine. Sometimes it looks really cool. Okay, so this is of course amazing again.
This is fly. I think we saw this exact battle. I'm gonna speed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, hold on. Checking. So, somebody was saying here that in the Faction 4 is not overpowered. But somebody else was because of. Hold on, I'll read this message. In your Faction 4, I just want to say that really quickly that they are not in no way overpowered. In the player's hands, they're a powerful weapon. However, the AI has not quite figured out how to effectively use the charge fire weapons. Now, I was noticing that a little bit in the tournament that I had, that the aim wasn't so great, or he was overcompensating and kind of not using physics to his advantage. I don't know if that makes any sense.
I think, yeah. Go on.
Sorry, go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say, we had this come up a lot in some of the earlier tournaments during Kickstarter, and a lot of work went into making the aim better. But actually, what we realized eventually was that the aim is actually, it's perfect, but it's like too simplistic. So, the problem is actually that the ships are really good at dodging. So they aim based on constant movement. They assume that the other ship will keep moving in the same direction at the same speed. And of course that never happens because they see the bullet coming in with dodge. So they need to do, there's this some kind of complicated game theoretical thing they need to do, right? If I shoot here, he's going to dodge there, and then I'll.
But you could clearly say that that's actually how it would probably end up when there's two human beings fighting, right? A lot of people are saying, well, the AI is not good enough, but you know what? Are we as human beings able to keep up with a fight that fast? As the last one, with Amazing and that other ship, we wouldn't be able to aim like some of these guys are aiming. It's crazy. Now in that fight, it's different, but
yeah, that's true. Especially not while spinning at that kind of speed.
So we can complain about the AI, but in a lot of cases, the AI is doing better than what a human being could do, and in some cases, it's not.
Yeah, it's better at some things and worse at other things. I guess that's normal for computers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh.
And the chase is on.
The chase is on. The distance is gradually closing.
Oh, right, there is mines in the game, isn't there?
There are mines.
I'm pretty sure I saw mines.
There are mines. Yeah.
That would be an interesting tactic. Building a ship that just kind of runs like that and just keeps dropping mines.
Yeah, we saw some really interesting battles like that in some of the last tournaments with some really mine-heavy cruisers with 100 mine launchers or something. Hopefully we'll see some.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, probably maybe in the Interceptor category. I think the mines are a bit expensive for probes.
Oh, are they? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, amazing again. We should probably
Yeah.
push that one a little.
Okay.
Sorry, amazing. I don't know if you're here, but yeah, disqualified. You win. No bragging rights today.
Yeah.
Other than, hey, guess what I did? I got in 5 times in the competition. I have to admit, I like the smaller ship fights. Don't get me wrong. I like the spinny ships and stuff, but I think when they're a little bigger, you can kind of see the moves a little bit better.
Yeah,
It's a little bit more interesting.
for sure. I think the interceptors are probably the most interesting category, or maybe the cruisers.
The cruisers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, we're almost to the end. Just
Oh,
got
that's
a few
awesome.
more sacrificial victims here, and we'll be. The poor guy just getting tormented by the drones.
I love it. That's so great.
It's just like spinning away.
So how many drone launchers does that ship have on it? I can't quite see.
I think he's got 2. He's got 2. Yeah. Somehow managed to cram
Okay.
in 2 drone launchers and 4 missile launchers under that point limit.
That's crazy.
I guess he's just got a couple of thrusters and nothing else. Right.
I apologize that I'm not watching the chat, guys. I'm so engrossed with watching the actual fight here.
Yeah, I would be watching it too, but it's hard to. I only have one monitor.
Cool Rune 206 must Skype Deluxe 24/7. Well, you can, but I usually have Skype off. Sorry.
Yeah, be nice to Deluxe, everyone, please. Don't bother him.
I gave you the email address to send all of your complaints to, too, right? I already did that.
Nice.
Built a... Okay. Just checking to see... Wow. Wrecked.
Yeah. This combination of proton sword with not too much armor it works really well against the non proton sword ships, right? Because you can kill them so fast, but against the also he's only got 1 proton sword, right? I guess he's trading.
It's almost like a gamble against another proton sword ship. It's just
Yeah, there's definitely some kind of rock paper scissors thing going on.
So, out of how many ships? Again, just to clarify, how many ships were in this probe fight, or do you know?
Total?
Right from the the total. So how many ships from the very beginning were in the competition?
How many probes were submitted?
Approximately. Yeah. That's right.
I think it was about 50. 50?
50?
Maybe it was more than that, actually.
Oh, okay.
So we definitely managed.
Might as well fast forward.
Yeah, we got 4. We managed to filter it down a little bit, but not completely, because
right.
Bugs.
Okay. Interesting. So it looks like we've got multiple ships duplicated. Like the ship, the bigger ship here. There is another version of it.
Yeah.
Also in the competition as well.
Yep.
Interesting.
I wonder if actually it's because it's probably because I ran the tournament multiple. I think I know what happened actually. I ran the tournament headless tournament script twice, and it doesn't clear out the directory beforehand. It just copies the ships over again. So it
right.
we have the victors of 2 different tournaments, if that makes sense.
Okay.
Just stacked on top of each other.
Just an audio check, guys. Am I too loud? Just let me know if I'm too loud here, because somebody was saying there's a lot of... Is the background noise maybe the laptop then? I'm not sure.
Is there... yeah.
Is that the fan? That's fine. I was just
fan.
Curious.
Yeah, unfortunately, my laptop is struggling. And I'm wearing a headset which has pretty good audio reduction, but it's... Deluxe has some kind of amazing microphone. That's why he sounds so
have
good.
the Blue Yeti, actually. It's awesome. It's amazing. Like I said, I think I've said this on the channel before. I sound better through the microphone than I do in real life. In real life, I kind of have a squeaky voice like that. No, it's not that bad, but the Blue Yeti helps. Okay, fine. Okay. All right, so yeah, we're getting
pretty close to the finals here.
Close to the final here. This is pretty exciting. Okay, so who's on the right there? I can't quite see.
Oh, that's Federation Hit and Run. This
Okay,
is the drone ship with missiles.
Right, this is the guy that drops. Yeah.
Yeah, Splashbot has no hope.
So
here
how
of
does
getting in range.
how does the AI know that that's what the ship is supposed to do? Run away and drop stuff.
I mean, it basically looks at the range. It looks at the range of your ship versus the range of the enemy ship, and it also looks at some other things like damage per second. and it
So
tries
because the ship only has drones on it, is that why it's like, okay, I want to get as far away from the enemy as possible and just keep dropping drones?
Yeah, the AI basically says, okay, my main weapons are all like long range. I'm gonna like do this lightning
Right.
strategy, which means like
So
I'm gonna.
if it had a flak gun or something on it, it would try to get closer.
It should like figure out that the flak gun is like a minor weapon. It tries to like ignore certain weapons if they don't contribute heavily to the amount of like damage per second that ship can do. But
Okay.
it does sometimes get confused if you put a lot of flak guns on. It'll suddenly think it's a short range ship, and then
Right.
people have complained about that.
Interesting. Well, I remember in one of the games that I had, I was trying to build carriers, but I was putting, plasmas or something on the carriers, and then of course the carriers would try to engage, getting close and engage, and that's something you don't want to happen when you're flying a carrier.
For sure,
Or
yeah.
You want them to keep their distance, right? So interesting, just watching that drone ship and how it works. It's actually pretty amazing.
Yeah, I think the AI works relatively well for ships like this, but like when you have like 20 different kinds of weapons, it's like it can get a little confused. It's hard to know the intention. Right, getting near the finals here. There's 2 more matches. It
All
looks
right.
like this is actually gonna be a. Oh wait, these are the same ship.
The same 2 ships fighting against each other.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip these outright because clearly we know.
We know who the winner's going to be.
Yeah. Okay, so this is really interesting actually because we have like we have 2 really high maneuverable ships, but one of them is like flak cannon based, and the other one is
Right.
drone based.
Drone based.
Yeah, so we're gonna see.
My money's on the drone ship actually. Oh, maybe not. I don't know. Well, at least they're keeping up with each other. Actually, this is pretty awesome. Actually, they're like the drone guy's trying to get distance, but he can't get it. And of course, Amazing is trying to get that stray shot. That's going to make all the so close. Oh yeah. Sorry if I'm yelling, guys. I got excited. Just like that's there it goes. Brilliant. Oh wow. So
it's like that collision, right?
Flying.
Yeah.
And the thing is, they rebuild so quickly because they're so small, right? So
yeah.
There it goes. Well done, amazing. Yeah. Right on round 1.
Decisive victory.
Can he do it again? I don't know. It'd be really interesting to see. Best out of 30. No, we're not going to do that, but I mean, because it's almost like it's that random shot, right?
Yeah.
Because that's what's winning. That's what won it last time for him. So yeah.
Yeah, you just have to close. If you can't close,
and those drones aren't connecting at all. I don't think any of them have connected, have they?
Yeah, well, because he's shooting them down, and their drones are a little slow compared to these ships, right?
Oh yeah.
They can't keep up, so they have like one chance to do a couple of shots, but.
So and that's the great thing about this is especially in these tournaments, you can have a ship that will beat 90% of all other ships, and then every ship has its Achilles heel, right? So, and that's when we're talking about Faction 4 and how powerful Faction 4 is. Oh, that was close.
Yeah.
Close. Talking about how powerful Faction 4 is, like I said, you can beat 90% of all ships, and then all of a sudden, you'll be faced with something that's just designed to beat your ship. Oh, beautiful shot, but I think that's a clear winner.
Yeah.
2 out of 3.
Another decisive
nailed
victory.
It. Well done.
There we go.
Well done, Amazing, even though you cheated. You can kind of brag, but not really. When the entire competition was you against one other person, then, well, still well done. Well done.
Yeah. All right. Gotta get the Interceptor set up.
Beautiful. So the Interceptor is 1,000, is that right?
Yeah, 1,000.
1,000. Yeah, this should be. I don't know. I think there's going to be excitement in every single one of these competitions. I think I think probably one of the more challenging ones. I think they're all challenging. What am I saying? I just, it's and you don't know what you're going to be facing. And then I guess it all depends on the metagame. What's really working at the time and what people are really into, and then all of a sudden somebody's going to come along with that isn't watching what everybody else is playing, and then they're going to build something that's just completely unique and blow everybody out of the water, and then that changes the metagame, and I love it. Love it. Yeah, very cool. So, excellent.
Okay. All right, so I just have to rerun the pool really quick. It shouldn't take too long though, because they're small ships.
Right back. I just gotta hit the wash.
All right, go for it. Let me read some of the comments while this is going on. I think so someone's asking how is Amazing surviving those proton blasts with no armor? And I think like one of the interesting things about the spinner ships actually is that they distribute the damage like right around the ship, right? Because like for one frame he hits one block and the next frame he hits the next block, so you kind of have to destroy the whole ship at once. You can't just like if it's a normal ship you can just shoot a hole in the armor, right? So many spaceships being blown up that we can't see. Once again. Should have fixed all the bugs before I ran this the first time, but, oh well. Oh, I think the probe website should be up. Let me upload those. Reminder, create directory first. Yes, I think it's done properly this time. So I think that's what the bug was, but it's also possible that there's just a bug in the tournament generation code. But in any case, hopefully we'll have something interesting to watch. So now I'm live uploading the probe seeding results to my website using my advanced rsync skills. See if that's working. Fair enough.
Okay, guys, I'm back. How's it going? Are we?
We're 96% done with the Interceptor pools. So.
Oh, perfect. Okay, excellent. So I can hang out for another about 20 minutes, and then I've got to go. Lisa and I are heading to Video Games Live tonight. Actually, it's a pretty awesome concert, all video game music, and they've got this show. It's actually really, really cool. So pretty excited about that.
Oh, that's fun. Yeah, I think I went to one several years ago. It was pretty great.
Oh, you did?
Yeah.
How was it? I've never been. I've heard they're really good though.
I think it was the same thing. Yeah, they had like a whole orchestra, and they played like the Halo theme and a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It was good.
Pretty excited about it.
So yeah, that sounds good. I think that it might make sense to just do the Interceptors today, and then we can try to do the rest tomorrow, because it's going to take a little while to run the... actually, I can't do it tomorrow, but we can do them later. So let's just try to speed through the Interceptor finals, and then...
Sure, sounds good.
I think that's probably enough time for everyone.
Well, it's been a really awesome experience being able to sit down and ask some questions to you as well, and I'm really hoping that if you haven't picked up Reassembly, take a look at it on Steam. It's and keep in mind, I don't get anything for this, guys. Of course, I do run a channel, but the reason I play the game has nothing to do with any relationship I have with Arthur. I bought the game. He wouldn't give anything to me for free anyway.
Well, if you're a YouTuber,
But
we'll probably give you a Steam key, but
no.
that's the extent.
Well, no, yeah, he did hand out some Steam keys during the release there, which was really, really awesome of him, and we were able to distribute those on the channel. And I know he did that with a few other YouTubers as well, so that was really awesome. But just want everybody to know that I am not doing this for any other reason other than I really enjoyed the game this much. And if you haven't tried Reassembly, check it out on the Steam page, or check out my channel, Deluxe Gaming, on YouTube. Some really great content there. I think it's really great because it's mine. But that's me, narcissistic YouTuber, right? And the developer here is Arthur Danskin. He has, is that correct? Danskin? Is that how I pronounce it?
Yeah.
Okay, Danskin, Arthur Danskin. He is the sole developer of Reassembly. He's spent 2 years putting this together. What an amazing feat for one person. And we've spent a lot of time today just talking about how, one person who's in love with gaming can produce something that's so addicting and fun. And, it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect, right? But it's certainly the level of quality we get from some of these wonderful independent developers is so much better in so many ways than some of these massive projects that big developers get involved in because they love gaming. And there I go talking again. Too much.
Well, I mean, I think that I'm friends with a bunch of people who work at big gaming companies, and they all love gaming too. But I think that.
But a lot of times it's not the people who are developing the game that make all the decisions. That's I guess what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
And you hear this a lot where somebody wants to build something, but they're being told that they can't, or they're not given the resources to do so, or they're given very finite time limits, or money to do something. And the vision of the gamers, the people who actually play the games, sometimes it gets lost in translation to what's actually produced.
All right, we've got the next
Awesome.
next thing set up.
Go.
So we've got some interceptors. So
that's your way of saying shut up and watch the game.
Shut up and watch the game. That's my way of saying that. Whoa, that was
awesome.
Pretty dramatic.
Amazing funnel. I assume that's the same guy, right?
Yes, that seems likely.
Seems likely.
That's interesting. That's a faction. Internal name is Faction 12, but people have been calling them the Bees, I think, on the forums. They're the black and yellow guys with the buildings and the amazing drones.
Right. I've heard about these guys. Again, I've only played 3 of the factions. This is another one that people have been telling me I have to try because, that sounds really cool.
Yeah. So they have these laser drones that are super powerful, and it's interesting.
So
to see them
is that like the AI faction that's in the game that has just the Borg, I guess they're called? Is that the same guys?
Not quite. The Borg also have laser drones that are also powerful.
Okay. Yeah.
But these guys have really short range lasers. They kind of look like they have this kind of Batman thing going on. A little bit.
Right. Very cool.
But let's see. So here's one of Agent S315's ships, the Kisaragi support fighter. It's got this long range drones and missiles. Looks like Buzzard is not really going to be able to close the distance. I don't know.
No.
Nope. He's got those tons of awesome missiles, but his missiles are just too slow.
Yeah. Well, he's getting some hits. No, he's not. Sorry.
Nope. No hit. 0 hits.
Nope. Nothing. It's hard to see sometimes for me, but he's going to get it. But he may not actually get the kill, though.
I'm trying to hold this steady, but...
That's okay. No worries.
I may have had a little bit too much coffee earlier, even if some of it made its way into my lap.
Sorry about that.
Not at all.
I think he's got it in the bag. I can't see how many points he's got, but I know that Buzzard has 0 points.
Yeah, Kisaragi has got 1,600. I'm gonna speed this up a little bit.
So, I have seen a lot of him in my games. Particular.
Yeah,
Kisaragi.
Yeah, he's so a lot of the ships from the earlier tournaments made their way directly into the game.
That's pretty awesome.
One of the faction regions that's made up of those. So he's been a very prolific shipbuilder. So
there's a lot of pride in that. I tell you, wow. I actually made it into the game. That would be just awesome. So good job.
I hope so.
Yeah. The ships are a pain in the butt. So. Yeah. They are usually a pain in the butt, so that's awesome. So yeah, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 competitors here.
Yeah, it works probably this time.
Cool.
There's actually 2 of his ships, I think.
Whoa!
These are his two entrants. They're fighting each other. Got some different strategies going
awesome.
on though. Got the laser.
Oh, wicked. Oh, that's cool. See, I love that. He kind of he's trying to. It's almost like he's trying to get around him, and I love it when they kind of do the outmaneuvering thing. That's really cool. And is it because he's got so many engines on the ship? Like it looks like he's bleeding exhaust.
I
Like
know.
it looks so cool.
It's just like this glowing ball of energy, right?
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. That's what it is. It's like he's not even part of this dimension. He's sort of in between this energy thing and reality. It's crazy.
uh, yeah, just a lot of engines, a lot of internal engines too. Like,
And
let's see.
yeah, it's amazing. And like there's really when he decides he's going to go a direction, he just goes that direction. He doesn't have to fight the inertia at all.
Yeah, it's no time to rotate.
No.
Yeah,
So the weapons that he has, they are turreted lasers.
I think those are proton beams. I think they're fixed. They're
Oh,
fixed
okay.
long range lasers.
Okay. So he still has to face his targets.
Yeah, so that's making
And
it
that's
a
a
little more
huge
difficult.
decision when you're making a ship is, whether or not you add those static and for him it works really well because he's able to turn so quickly and maneuver so quickly.
Yeah, it can be a big handicap though, especially with cannons that are like very infrequently firing because you have to get in a position to
Right.
fire. The other guy's
Yeah,
got
I don't
is totally turreted, but he's not as fast.
Yeah, his weapons just don't track. Like, how do you? I remember fighting this guy, many times in my games, and most ships struggle to keep up with the rate that he maneuvers. Did he get the other guy got the kill there though?
Did he?
I
Oh
think
yeah,
so.
yeah he did. They both got 1-1. I
Yeah.
kind of
Yep.
slowed down
Wow.
when it looks like something's about to
That's
happen.
amazing. Right on.
Amazing.
Well,
He's got some
yeah,
powerful
so
weapons.
even the best ships, like with awesome designs that do really well, still lose sometimes. Like it just happens. Still luck of the draw. Like you were saying earlier, it's all random number generators, right?
Yes, it's all pseudo random.
Oh.
Luck of the pseudo random number generator.
Awesome. So yeah, and it doesn't look like he's targeting the fighters exactly. Well, I guess he is. He is, but he's not hitting them very well.
It's not. um, I think he's taking out a few of them with the point defense, but
Yeah.
the drones dodge too, so they
That's right.
can be a little hard to hit if you only have a couple of
Awesome.
point defense cannons. That's why the things like the flak cannons, which have explosive
Oh, there it
bullets,
goes.
are good,
So
but-
was that
There it goes.
the second round? So it's 1-1. Oh no, that's it. Okay, so who won that one? Sorry, I can't see it.
it was the guy with the proton beams, the like fast laser.
Oh
ship.
wow.
Yeah,
Okay. Yeah.
I think
yeah,
it was
okay.
like last attrition victory.
Oh. Wow.
Oh,
That was fast.
Yeah,
Oh.
Epsilon bomber
Oh.
drone.
Yeah, it's almost like the AI learned. It's like, okay, maybe I shouldn't go in that close. The first battle didn't go so well. Maybe I'll just kind of hold back a little bit.
Shoot down those missiles.
Oh yeah, yeah.
This is really interesting though, because the Epsilon bomber is able to like kind of deny sea urchin from getting in range by having all these missiles, right? He doesn't really need to hit them. He just needs to keep from getting hit, right?
Just keep that range.
Yeah, it's like this kind of area. It's like
Amazing.
they're almost like mines, right? And the fact that the missiles are so slow is almost like helpful because they stay in this little cloud around him.
So the faction that he's using there is which one? Isn't that faction 4? No, faction no. With the slow missiles.
Yeah, it's the one I call Faction 2, which is it's the one with
Oh, faction 2. That's right.
with the seed launchers. And I'm a little surprised.
Right. Yeah. That's what I meant. That's what I meant. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a little
So the missiles do tons of damage, but they're super slow.
yeah, they do tons of damage, but they're really hard to hit things with. But I'm excited to see
Yeah.
them there because that faction is their weapons are a little low powered compared to some of the other factions. I mean, their thrusters
Yep.
are all very weak. And their major
Yeah.
advantages in terms of like plants and in like kind of economy, but whoa.
Yeah, just numbers. You can just generate so much resources and create tons and tons of ships very quickly.
Yeah. Whoa, the Imperial probe is cool looking.
Awesome. Nice first shot. Well placed. Excellent. Wow.
Oh, did he take out a thruster? Oh no. Yeah, Anvil is so. I think Anvil was in one of the previous tournaments. We've seen this ship before. It's another situation where if he just rammed straight in, he would probably win. But he was getting a little distracted.
But after that, it's hard to say. Oh, nice shots.
Yeah. Go Anvil. Go, do it.
Whoa, yeah.
Oh, almost. But yeah, I guess the Imperial probe has some pretty good defenses, so it's hard to completely pierce them, right?
But he's not really doing much for maneuvering. Like he's pretty slow compared to the other ship.
Yeah.
And so, which one did you say that you've seen before? The Imperial probe or the?
No, the Anvil. I think the Anvil.
Anvil. I can't tell the names. I can see the left name, but I can't see the right name.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, I've got the photo.
That's okay. Don't worry about it. That's okay.
It's so Anvil is the black ship with white lines.
Right. Got it. Yeah. So yeah, the probe just sits there and snipes, right? So how many points does Anvil have at this point? So this could be a point battle then.
Yeah, I think Anvil's gonna lose though. Anvil only has 400 points, and Imperial Probe has like 1,800. So unless.
Oh, okay. So, there we go.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, the Imperial probe seems to have pretty good aim, even though the Anvil's moving around pretty well, like really outmaneuvering him.
Yeah, at least forcing him to dodge.
Sniping him pretty good with those guns.
Yeah, prevents him from getting close too with all the dodging.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Getting far away.
Oh! Smash!
Go! I know.
Awesome.
That's him.
Oh.
All right.
I apologize if I haven't been reading the messages here, guys. I again, like I said earlier, I get really engrossed with the fights, so I apologize if you've been asking questions and I haven't answered.
Yeah, maybe we can. I'll do like a short question and answer maybe afterwards. If you have to go,
Yeah,
that's cool.
do it afterwards.
Yeah. So Anvil actually won that last round. I think I missed it because just took off half his weapons.
Oh. Man, he sure is good at getting those shots in, man. Wow. Just no matter how fast he goes, it's like, oh, it's okay. I can track you. I'll just sit here, snipe you.
Yeah. I think the missiles make it hard to dodge because there's just so much stuff, right? He's like, should I dodge the bullet or should I dodge the missile? Like, oh,
nice.
That was close though.
Very nice. Yeah. I'm curious to see how well that ship will do with a slower moving, heavily armed ship. So now we have who? This is Anvil.
Whoops. Yeah, a different version of Anvil. Anvil number 2.
Different version. Okay. Is this the same creator? I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's the same guy. I think that's Deceleration. Okay. He's one of the alpha testers.
Oh, yeah, gets in. He really well, like lots of maneuverability in his ships. And I noticed, so I can't quite tell from where I'm sitting, but are those just 3 rows of engines in the back on that ship?
On Anvil?
I think it was.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just a little ton.
Okay, so that explains his speed.
It's actually not very maneuverable because he's trying to not maneuver, right? He just wants to ram it.
Right.
This is kind of ironic. The Macross Interceptor is getting destroyed by drones, I think.
Oh, that's what's happening. Sorry, I can't.
Yeah, no, it's I can hardly see actually because it's like zoomed out so far because the ships are super far apart. So even sitting here.
Oh, awesome. Okay.
But it's kind of interesting because the Macross Interceptor has tons of drones, I think, but he's totally getting.
And he's taking no damage at all.
Yeah,
he's just sitting there waiting for the resolution. He's just calling out to the fighters, destroy him.
Yeah.
Just sitting in the cockpit. Yep. Send out the drones. Yep. Whatever.
I'll be back.
Have a coffee.
Actually, 12. So the 12 spawn is the ship that's obliterating Macross Interceptor with all those drones, and I think he's kind of asymmetrical. That's pretty cool. I don't see asymmetrical ships very often.
I've been trying to experiment with asymmetrical ships. It's tough. It's tough. I don't know. Not even beyond trying to get a nice balance for your center of gravity and all that, but also it seems it's always against the grain. Like it just feels wrong when you build a ship that's not symmetrical, and it's hard to let it go.
Yeah.
12 spawn. There we go. All right. So this is the last fight before we get to the final four. Very exciting. Okay, so we've got fighter. I can't tell.
Fighter, yeah, fighter.
Fighter versus.
Slugger.
Okay, Slugger.
Yeah, so it looks like Slugger is has some really big plasma cannons, but is getting very distracted by the drones.
Right.
Fighter is like
So
very.
would you say it's a fair statement to have at least one drone launcher or a missile launcher on a ship, almost as static, just to keep the other person occupied?
Yeah, it does seem like a good strategy until the AI is a little bit more configurable, maybe.
Right. So are you considering maybe making it a little bit more configurable?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. I think that's definitely
Yeah.
like that, and that's definitely one of the top requests, and it's not going to be that hard to do. So I think I'll probably do that, but it's going to be after the vacation, so not for about a month.
Yeah. Oh, for sure. You're allowed to take a vacation. You know that, right? It's okay.
Yeah,
It's okay.
it's okay.
One guy making a game over 2 years lost everything in his life, including family, friends, because he spent all his time making a game. He's allowed to take a vacation.
Actually, I should throw a shout out to Peter who did the music, and he played the game a little bit throughout, and was like sort of keeping me company, but he made all the music tracks and was like really like there for me the whole time, kind of helping me to go to conventions and meeting with me every week. So
That's awesome. The music's amazing too.
yeah,
It's incredible.
and I should also mention that his soundtrack is available for sale on Bandcamp. We're trying to get it up on Steam, and that should be available like on Monday or something. But if you like listening to music and you want to have it on iTunes or something, you can buy it on Bandcamp. It's only like $5, and super high quality.
Oh, that's awesome. So, no, that's great. So he's selling the Reassembly soundtrack, or is this just an OST of something that he put together plus Reassembly?
That's just the Reassembly soundtrack. He has some other albums as well,
Oh, okay.
of course, which are also on Bandcamp.
Oh, he does. Okay.
But the thing I'm talking about is
Awesome.
the Reassembly one. Yeah, it's the same music. It's all
Okay.
the same music as in the game, but like in higher quality.
Okay. No, the music is amazing. It's that's half the reason why you sit there stuck playing the game for hours and hours and hours, because the music it just keeps you there. I've never actually felt like I need to turn off the music of Reassembly. Like with so many games that you just need to turn it off because it's just over and over and over and repetitive and it drives you crazy. Whereas it's different with Reassembly. It's soothing. It's like a massage to go with the game. It's amazing. Wow, that was quick.
Yeah, yeah, those laser drones, man. Oh, cool. We got some rockets. Look at that, rockets.
Ah, so he's just keeping his distance.
Yeah.
Oh. Just turn a little bit to the left. No. Oh, and he's got some
Oh,
protons
rockets
on there too.
and lasers. Yeah, got a good mix of weapons in
Lasers, yeah.
both of these ships.
Awesome. Oh. Okay, here's where we place money, people. My money is on sea urchin. No, it's not on sea urchin. It's on, I think it's Saki. Is that it? Saki?
Yeah, Sakigama support fighter. That's it.
Sakigama. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
I think he'll get this.
yeah, maybe if you can get another hit in, it's kind of. Let's see. It's a lot of sniping.
So close. So close. Oh. Closing that range a little bit, and those. No, sea urchin just can't get that past that point of defense, eh?
Yeah, I mean,
Incredible.
Sea Urchin is winning. Sea Urchin has more points. They can't really get past each other's point defense, but Sea Urchin got those critical hits. So.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nice shot! Wow, I was totally wrong.
I guess Sea Urchin has
Wow.
a ton of flak cannons actually, which are like really good point defense, and I think
Is that what it is? Okay.
I think that must be what's preventing the Sakigama AI from rushing him more, because if he gets within range of those, he's gonna die really fast.
Oh, we got some shots in there. Oh, problems for sea urchin. Oh,
Nah, Sea Urchin's still winning. You can't see both numbers. Let's see.
okay, yep. It's 120. Oh, okay, see, yeah, I couldn't see it before. There we go. Now I can see it perfectly. Excellent. So yeah, I figured those, what are they, protons or something on there? The lasers?
Yeah,
that,
proton beams.
I figured they would do far better damage because he directly hit him pretty hard there. But,
Yeah, they have decent damage, but nothing like the proton swords.
right.
And a lot of times you see them on ships like stacked like several deep. You can just put like more of them behind them,
Yep.
and they'll you
Yep.
just get this one giant
Oh, nice.
death beam. But yeah, it wasn't enough.
See, I totally didn't expect. I didn't expect Sea Urchin to win that. I thought it was going to be the other way. Just. Oh, nice.
But we've seen this battle before. Exact same one. I think the Imperial Probe won last time, but Anvil gets another chance. Spiral.
Crazy dance.
Yeah, I know, right? It looks so much more elegant somehow, like sped up like that.
It does. Yeah. Art in motion. It's pretty amazing. So last one. So we got the asymmetrical ship.
Oh yeah, these two probe fighters. That's going to be interesting.
Yeah.
They're both so brightly colored too, right? They kind of match.
I know they're pretty. Great. They're like something Picasso would think of. They're brilliant.
Right.
Love it.
What is going on? Do they even have any directed weapons? They do, but they're just pretty much droning it up. Oh man, the drones are shooting each other down. That's pretty cool.
So, with the drones, now they have a priority to defend. Is it range? So, if something gets in with, then that's when the drones go after it, or do they prefer after certain targets over others?
So I think like it's kind of a priority based thing. So they'll like, so it depends also if you're playing the normal game, if you have your drones bound to point defense, then they'll definitely prioritize like shooting things down, and they'll also launch automatically.
Right.
So you can bind them to point defense and they'll shoot missiles down and stuff. But they'll do that anyway if they don't have anything else like in range. I think the AI has kind of like a fallback targeting system. So like they'll keep flying towards their target, but if there's something else to shoot, they might as well just shoot it because they have a turret, right? While they're on the way.
So there's the proximity thing too as well.
Yeah.
Because I've noticed, sometimes you'd prefer. I would sometimes you wish you could tell the drones, okay, stop trying to defend me and go attack the ship because if you just attack the ship, this is over.
Yeah. No,
sometimes you wish you could say that to the drones.
Yeah, that's another one of those AI.
And
AI
then vice versa.
things.
Like setting the aggression level to the drones. Do you want defensive or aggressive kind of thing?
Yeah. Definitely. It's just like these guys are so peaceful though. They're just kind of hanging out.
I know. They're just like, yeah, we're just here, hanging out in the tournament.
Hang out faster. Nope.
There we go. Wow.
Go. That was at least a decisive victory.
Yeah.
Wow.
There we go. Just like that.
I got sped up too much. Yeah, it doesn't take long for those high-powered lasers, right? Just kind of hanging out,
once it connect, that's it. It's over.
Yeah. It's cool to watch the drones shooting each other, though. Huh?
Would you say that these are 1,000-point ships then?
Yeah, they are.
Because they don't look like they're 1,000 points.
I know, right? Okay. It's because the drone launchers are expensive. Those are like really
right,
and they don't have much else, right? They're just like drones and thrusters, and they want to minimize weight because they're trying to run away.
Right. Yeah. That's right. Because they got to keep their distance. That's right. Yeah. Awesome.
They do look like fighters. I guess they're like heavy fighters. Like interceptors and like fighter planes. There was a class of fighter planes called interceptors in World War II, and they often had like tank cannons mounted on sort of fighter plane kind of holes, and they're for shooting down bombers, right? So you just want to get that firepower near the bomber as fast as possible.
What's interesting is the one ship. It's almost like you can see all the colors of the rainbow on it.
Yeah.
There's every color there. You can see green, you can see red, you can see purple. For that alone, I think it's amazing. Like, how did he manage that?
I'm not really sure. Yeah, I'm not sure how the colors are set up.
Like, how did he get so many different colors? That's nuts.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
This is another one of those drone versus point defense battles. I think Sea Urchin is not going to do well here, though.
He's so occupied trying to keep up with defending the ship that he's not going to be able to.
Yeah, that's way
Pull it off there.
too distracted.
Yep. Interesting. You know, it's just so interesting. Like the sea urchin did so well last time, but it's faced with a slightly different opponent.
Yeah. Yeah, it's really hard to build a really strong all-around ship, I think. We see a lot of ships that are really good at one thing getting eliminated.
Yeah. Well, especially at these lower levels, like, you know, you're trying to build a ship that does something very specific at these lower P levels.
Yeah.
And, you know, you just can't cover all of your bases, so you just got to pick one and be really, really good at it.
Looks like we're gonna see drones.
Okay, this is it. Oh,
Actually,
no, almost it.
Unless
So we
Imperial
got,
Probe. Yeah. Almost it. Almost the finals. Semifinals. Penultimate finals.
I
Yeah.
think the Imperial Probe. Maybe not.
I think he's a
Nope.
little bit doomed.
No. Oh. Yeah. No, he's toast.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's toast.
He's pretty toast. The other guy's just like there's no way he can get anywhere near him.
Just like whatever.
Not happening.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, I think it's going to be 12 spawn versus who was the other winner? I don't remember.
It's the
Sure.
It's the other drone ship. I think it's the funnel.
Amazing.
Amazing funnel.
Amazing.
Yeah.
No, I don't know.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
There we go. Awesome. This could be interesting.
Slow motion.
Whoa. Whoa.
So many drones killing the other drones. Kill the drones. Oh god.
Oh,
It's on fire.
oh no. Oh yeah, yeah.
Nope.
Nice
Yeah.
ship. Well done.
But it's interesting to see this one faction with these one kind of laser drones totally cleaning up, right? I mean, it's like totally different than in the probes. We had a different kind of drones.
So the laser drones, which faction is that again?
It's faction just I can't remember where they are on the faction chart exactly, but
I think it's 6. I think I'm pretty sure it's 6 if you're looking at it from the start screen.
right.
And what's interesting here is that again, it's not faction 4 that ended up on top.
Yeah. Once again,
Yeah,
I think they
so,
just
you know,
yeah, they can't hit anything with those cannons.
yeah, there's no way. Yeah, so again, it's really not about the faction. It's about of course there's some balance things here that need to be addressed, but still it's more about the designs for sure. Well done, amazing funnel,
Yeah,
amazing.
amazing
So
wins.
yeah, well done. Wow, you're a heck of a designer.
Sweet.
Okay, that was super fun, but I have to go.
Yeah.
The lovely Lisa is giving me the hairy eyeball, so
Yeah. Thank you so much for joining us.
that's not where you want to be in my. What's that?
I was just saying thank you so much for joining us. And
No, thank you for inviting me. It was a lot of fun. I really appreciate it, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I know I did, and again, thank you, Arthur, for inviting me. I hope we can do this again.
yeah, we'll have to schedule another time to do the other 2 tournaments. So maybe we can work something out. Yeah, we'll figure it out. And next time I'm going to be way better prepared. I promise.
Perfect. Yeah. So, like, I mean, if you have time, maybe when are you going on vacation? Right away here?
Probably like when I get back, but I can do it like before that. I'll be at GDC all next week. I may be able to run it from there, but it's hard to get high quality Wi-Fi and stuff.
Well, whatever. We'll
We'll figure
you'll
something
find
out.
a time, right? So
Yeah.
yeah. All right, guys. Thanks a lot for joining us. Super, super fun. If you want to see more of Reassembly, jump onto Steam and look it up. Of course, it's there. And if you want to go to the forums and check out the forums on the anisopteragames.com site, I'm going to put that in the... Whoops. I had it queued. Hold on. I'm going to put that in the chat. So if you want to go check them out and see what gets talked about on the forum, please do. Just one second. And if you want to check out my channel, I've got lots of Reassembly content as well at Deluxe Gaming on YouTube. And I think I've got at least 40 videos, of Reassembly and all of its glory. Let's just throw that on.
There's some definitely entertaining stuff up there.
I'm just playing your stuff, man. Okay, take care, guys.
All right. Bye.
See ya.
All right. So if anyone has any questions, really quick, I'll be happy to answer them, and then I have to go to. We're going to do the other two categories at a later time. Sorry about that. So any questions before I go? Am I missing them? Oops.